Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night with that awful tight, twisting pain in your calf? It grabs hold without warning and doesn't let go easily. You might find yourself stretching your leg or hopping out of bed trying to shake it off, wondering, why does this keep happening? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Leg cramps are incredibly common as we age, and they're more than just a nuisance. They can seriously affect your sleep, mobility, and even your confidence when walking or standing. Now, here's the thing. Many seniors think leg cramps are just a natural part of getting older, something they just have to put up with. But what if I told you that what you eat could make a huge difference? That simple changes to your diet could actually prevent those painful spasms and help your legs feel stronger and more stable? In today's video, we're diving into something that isn't talked about nearly enough. Foods that can actually help stop leg cramps before they start. And not just any foods. These are powerful nutrient-rich options that support your muscles, boost circulation, and help your body stay balanced. You don't need expensive supplements or strange potions. Just real, everyday foods you can find at your local grocery store. Let's start with one that might surprise you because it's so simple, but so often overlooked: bananas. Yes, that humble yellow fruit sitting on your counter could be a secret weapon against leg cramps. Bananas are rich in potassium, and potassium plays a critical role in muscle function. When your body is low on potassium, muscles can become more prone to spasms, cramps, and weakness. And unfortunately, as we age, our bodies don't always hold on to potassium the way they used to, especially if we're on certain medications like diuretics for blood pressure or heart issues, which can flush it out of the body. Now, I'm not saying bananas are magical, but regularly adding one to your day, maybe sliced over oatmeal in the morning or as an easy afternoon snack, can help maintain the kind of electrolyte balance your muscles need to stay calm and flexible. And if bananas aren't your thing, other potassium-rich foods like sweet potatoes or avocados can be wonderful alternatives. Speaking of avocados, let's talk about those next. Not only are they rich in potassium, but they're also packed with magnesium, a mineral that's crucial for preventing cramps. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after they contract. Think of it like this. Potassium is the green light that tells your muscles to go, and magnesium is the red light that tells them to stop. If either one is missing, you get stuck in a painful loop. Your muscle contracts but doesn't know how to let go. What's great about avocados is that they're also rich in healthy fats, which support joint and nerve health. That's a big deal, especially when you're over 60 and trying to stay active without wearing your body down. Add a few slices of avocado to your sandwich, mash it into a spread for toast, or toss it into a salad. You're not just making your meal tastier, you're giving your muscles exactly what they need to function smoothly. Now, I want to bring in a food that might not be on your radar at all: watermelon. It's sweet, refreshing, and yes, it's mostly water, but that's part of the magic. One of the most common and most ignored reasons for leg cramps is dehydration. When your muscles don't have enough fluid, they start to misfire. It's like trying to run a car without oil. Watermelon helps keep you hydrated, and it also contains a special amino acid called citrulline, which can improve blood flow. Better blood flow means your muscles are getting more oxygen and nutrients, and that means fewer cramps. You don't need to eat half a melon a day. Just a few slices on a hot afternoon or as a light dessert can give your body that little hydration boost it's been craving. And if fresh watermelon isn't in season, you can always go for frozen chunks in a smoothie. Easy, delicious, and muscle-friendly. Of course, all of these foods are most effective when they're part of a balanced routine. Think about how much water you're drinking, whether you're stretching a bit each day, and how active you're staying. Food is a powerful tool, but it works best alongside a few other simple habits. The goal here isn't just to stop leg cramps, it's to help you feel stronger, more mobile, and more confident in your own body. Now, I know it can feel frustrating when your legs aren't cooperating the way they used to. Maybe you've stopped walking as far, or you hesitate to go out because you're afraid a cramp might hit. That's understandable. But the good news is, there's hope, and it starts with small changes like these. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. You just have to start listening to your body, giving it what it needs, and showing it a little kindness every day. Let's keep going. There's one more powerful food I want to tell you about. One that's not only great for your legs but has been used for generations to support overall circulation and muscle strength. And that food is spinach. Yes, spinach, those leafy greens that might have been pushed to the side of your plate in younger years, are now making a powerful comeback for your health. You see, spinach is like a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to keeping leg cramps at bay. It's packed with magnesium, calcium, potassium, and even small amounts of sodium, all key minerals that work together to regulate your muscles and nerves. Here's something many people don't realize. Muscle cramps are often a sign that your body is out of balance. Not just in one area, but in several. And spinach, believe it or not, is one of those rare foods that brings a bit of everything to the table. It's like giving your body a gentle reset. A serving of cooked spinach can help refill your tank with those essential minerals, especially if you've been sweating more, drinking caffeine, or taking medications that deplete your body's reserves. If you're not a fan of raw spinach, no worries. Try sautéing it with a little olive oil and garlic for a warm, comforting side dish. You can stir it into soups, blend it into smoothies, or even bake it into an omelette. It doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be consistent. And while we're on the subject of balance, let's talk a bit more about hydration. It might sound simple, but drinking enough water throughout the day is one of the easiest and most effective ways to prevent leg cramps. Think of your muscles as sponges. When they're dry, they're stiff and prone to breaking. But when they're properly hydrated, they're flexible, responsive, and strong. If plain water feels boring, try infusing it with a few slices of lemon or cucumber. Or have a cup of herbal tea with your meals. It all counts, and your body will thank you. Now some folks ask, but I already eat these foods, and I still get cramps. What else can I do? That's a great question, and it's where we start thinking about not just what you eat, but how your body absorbs it. As we get older, our digestive systems may not absorb nutrients as efficiently as they once did. That means you might be eating well, but your body isn't quite taking in all the benefits. If that sounds like you, try pairing mineral-rich foods with healthy fats. For example, spinach sautéed in olive oil, or avocado with a sprinkle of salt and lemon juice. These combinations help your body hold on to and absorb nutrients more effectively. Another tip: eat slowly and chew thoroughly. It might sound too simple to matter, but proper digestion starts in the mouth. When you take your time with meals, your body gets a better shot at absorbing all those muscle-loving minerals. It's a small change, but it can have a big impact. Now let's shift gears just a little and talk about something that often gets overlooked when it comes to leg health, and that's circulation. Poor circulation can cause tightness, cramping, and even that heavy, dragging feeling in your legs that makes you want to sit down all day. But here's the thing, the more you sit, the worse circulation tends to get. It's a tricky cycle, but one that can be broken with gentle, regular movement and smart food choices. Remember watermelon, the hydrating hero we talked about earlier? Pairing it with a handful of almonds or some Greek yogurt turns it into a blood flow boosting snack that keeps your muscles happy. And speaking of almonds, these are another quiet superhero when it comes to cramp prevention. They're full of magnesium and healthy fats, and they're super easy to keep on hand. A small handful between meals gives your muscles that extra bit of support they need to stay calm and balanced. You don't have to go on a strict diet or cut out all your favorite treats. What we're talking about here is adding the good stuff in, layering your meals with foods that nourish you, support you, and help you move through your day with confidence. A little banana in your cereal, a few slices of avocado with lunch, a side of spinach at dinner. These aren't major changes, but they are powerful. Because let's be honest, when your legs hurt, everything feels harder. Standing in the kitchen, going for a walk, even getting a good night's sleep. But when your legs feel strong and steady, the whole world opens up again. You walk more. You sleep better. You feel more in control of your body and your life. And if you've been living with leg cramps for years, I want you to know something. You're not stuck with this. You're not broken, and it's not too late. Your body is still listening to everything you give it. Every small choice, every nutrient, every glass of water, it all adds up. So don't give up, and don't settle for pain being your new normal. You deserve to move with ease, to stretch without fear, and to wake up without that stabbing jolt in your calf. You deserve to feel strong in your own skin, at every age. And these foods. They're one of the simplest and most powerful tools you can start using today. So if you've been nodding along thinking, I do get those cramps, or I've never tried adding these foods, then now's your chance. Grab a banana. Try a spinach recipe. Pour yourself a tall glass of water and raise it to your health. Because this journey isn't about getting old, it's about getting wiser, and learning how to care for the body that's carried you this far. And if you've already added a few of those foods into your day, good for you. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference, especially when it comes to something as uncomfortable and frustrating as leg cramps. Now, we've already talked about bananas and spinach, both loaded with key minerals to calm those restless muscles. But there's one more food I really want to shine a spotlight on. This one might surprise you a little, because it's not always the first thing people think of when it comes to leg health, but it absolutely deserves a place on your plate. I'm talking about sweet potatoes. Yes, sweet potatoes. That soft, orange, naturally sweet root vegetable is not only delicious, it's packed with potassium, magnesium, calcium, and even a touch of sodium. This unique combination makes sweet potatoes a true ally in preventing leg cramps, especially the kind that wake you up in the middle of the night with that painful, toe-pointing stiffness. And here's why they're so helpful. Potassium is essential for muscle function. It helps your muscles contract and relax properly. When you're low on potassium, your muscles can get confused. That's when the cramping, twitching, or tightness kicks in. Add in some magnesium and calcium, and you've got a food that works on multiple levels to relax the muscles and improve how nerves send signals to them. Plus, sweet potatoes are high in fiber, which helps support digestion and blood sugar balance. That's an added bonus, especially as we age, since stable blood sugar can affect energy, sleep, and mood, things that are often tied into how we feel physically. When our body feels steady on the inside, our legs and muscles feel more grounded and strong on the outside. Now, the good news. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. You can bake them, mash them, roast them, or even slice them up into wedges and air fry them. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on top, add a drizzle of olive oil, or pair them with protein like salmon or eggs, and you've got a simple, nourishing meal that supports not just your legs, but your whole body. It's not just about eating the food, it's about eating it regularly. That's what builds up your body's stores of these essential minerals. Think of it like filling up a well. A little here, a little there, and before you know it, you've created a deep reserve that your body can draw on, especially during the night when leg cramps like to sneak in. Of course, even with the right foods, lifestyle plays a role too. If you're spending a lot of time sitting, or if you have poor circulation, you may need a bit more help than food alone. That's where gentle movement comes in. A slow walk after dinner, a few simple stretches before bed, or even just rolling your ankles and flexing your feet while watching TV can get the blood flowing and prevent that muscle stiffness from setting in. It's all connected. What you eat, how you move, how much water you drink, and how you sleep, they all play a role in how your body functions. And when you support each of those areas just a little, your whole body responds. Some people tell me they feel discouraged. They've had leg cramps for years and just figured it was a normal part of getting older. But let me tell you something important. Leg cramps might be common as we age, but they are not inevitable. You're not stuck with them. You have more control than you think, and the answers don't have to come in the form of a pill or a complicated plan. Sometimes, it's just about choosing foods that your body can truly use. Like a ripe banana with breakfast, a leafy spinach salad for lunch, or a warm plate of roasted sweet potatoes for dinner. Simple. Natural. Real. If you've been dealing with tightness, aching, or those sudden jolts that seem to come out of nowhere, I want to encourage you. Start small. Pick just one of these foods to include today. Then another tomorrow. You don't have to overhaul everything all at once. Just make one good choice at a time. And as those small choices add up, something beautiful begins to happen. You start waking up feeling more rested. Your legs feel lighter, less tense. You find it easier to move, to walk, to stand. You start trusting your body again. And that feeling. That's what this is all about. You see, it's never just about the food. It's about what that food allows you to do. When you're not in pain, you're more likely to take that walk with a friend. When your legs feel steady, you're more likely to cook something nourishing, play with the grandkids, or just enjoy your day without hesitation. That's why this matters. Not because cramps are the worst thing in the world, but because they can steal moments from your life. And you deserve to live every single one of those moments feeling strong, capable, and free. So, if this video has helped you, if you've learned something new, or if you're ready to give one of these foods a try, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what's worked for you, and how you've been managing your leg health. Your story might just help someone else. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've got more helpful, heartwarming, and practical content coming your way, all focused on helping you feel your best at any age. Take care of your legs. Take care of your health. And above all, take care of yourself. Because life is better when it's lived on strong, steady legs. Here's to your health, your strength, and your next beautiful step forward.